What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Dustin here. Hopefully, you guys are having a fantastic day. Yes, I am feeling much better this afternoon. Truly. Thank you, guys. Sorry about kind of the abrupt end to the morning stream for that reason. But we are live again this afternoon. We got some beautiful faces in here. Let me know in the chat if you are here. Would love to see who's all with us. But if you guys have not yet hit the subscribe button, you're watching over there on the Daily Grind Fantasy YouTube channel, make sure you do that. If you guys are over here on the Fliff, or sorry, not Fliff. Fliff's just been on my mind after that parlay we hit. If you guys are live over the Daily Grind Fantasy Twitch channel, make sure you guys hit that follow button. I would appreciate it. Arkanar, what up? Yoshi, Tactics, Ron, we got... Let's go. All right. I think we're going to start off on Fliff here. I've already played a Mecha Buka. I've put out a parlay on it. Maybe we just do a little parlay right here. Vanderbilt, Eckler, Nico Collins. Vanderbilt, first half point spread, minus 0.5, plus 120. All right. Commanders, Austin Eckler, player props, rushing attempts. Over 5.5. Now, I do got to make sure I haven't played him already. I have not. Accidentally doubled down earlier today on Mike Evans, so that's tough. Let me go Nico Collins. Player props, receptions, Nico Collins under 5.5. All right, my bad. Didn't realize my phone wasn't on. This is what I just locked in over here on Fliff. Fliff has a $10 promo on Jalen Hurts passing yards, free money. Let's go. We'll go ahead and hit that. Let's go. Brian said he made a grand. First weekend of college football. Yeah, we hit a very, very handsome, sexy parlay. Both built out on this stream, and I tweeted out that way we could give even more love to the people on Twitter. Hopefully you were not lazy. Hopefully you were able to tail, and hopefully you cashed out with us. But it certainly was a banger. 35 to win 1,150 basically. Bunch of college football player props. CJ Carr cashed us out Sunday night. Over 1.5 passing touchdowns at plus 170 as the last leg. Definitely one of the better parlays I've seen this past weekend. Not to toot the old horn. I mean, really, it's not my horn to toot. It's this tool here that I use, Daily Grind Fantasy. All I did, if you guys remember that slip, all I did was literally just take some of the top plays off the optimizer here on Fliff. Brian, that's right. So, Dustin, I'm back because free trial ran out. Oh, Creed Crane. Tough. I mean, guys, if you don't have Daily Grind Fantasy, you need to just sign up using the discount codes. I mean, I'm trying to hook it up. Dustin Stream, 25% off your very first month. And then if you use code DUSTIN99AI, that's going to get you guys the AI sub generator at $99 a month, typically $300 a month. Don't know if we're going to be able to keep going with that through the start of football, but probably up into it, running some good sales and deals. So make sure you guys check out those codes when you sign up for Daily Grind Fantasy. But yeah, if you guys remember, when I was entering in that parlay, it was glitching. I know I said this earlier on the morning live stream, but some different faces here. It was glitching, and it wouldn't let me enter it in. I had to close out my app, and I said to myself, I was like, bro, I really don't want to do this, but I have a good feeling that's going to hit. So let me go ahead and lock in and re-put that entire parlay in, because it does take a little bit of time having to navigate Fliff searches and enter in these player props. Wow, what a fumble of a bag that would have been if I didn't put that out. So I'm really happy and thankful I stuck to a 6-year gut. But yeah, I just use the tools. That's all I do. Onyx odds. Virginia Tech over team total -140. Baker Mayfield over rush yards. 1 data point there. Vanderbilt over team total. Virginia Tech over 21.5. Let's see. I feel like their data has been really slow. It's been very slow. So let's see. What was the college play? Are you talking about the most recent one we just entered? Or the one that we hit on? Sorry. It wasn't even a college play that we just entered. Let's see. Let's go check out this Vanderbilt game. I don't know. Is there a search? I don't think there's a search. What time's this game off at? We'll check PrizePicks here in just a second. When do you usually find the best value for NFL Sunday? Really, no exact time. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, it's not like NFL where or sorry, not NFL, NBA. Like just before the games tip off, like you're gonna find the best value. You just don't know exactly when something's gonna drop the best value. A lot of times opening lines can be kind of wonky, but it just depends on what other data points you have. Sometimes you get good closing line values. Sometimes you might not, depending on the data points that you're going up against and trusting. Let me check this out, Virginia Tech line real quick. So they play at 7:30. Let me scroll down to the 7:30 start times. See if this line is here. I don't mind it. Based off the data points, I know it is a little juicy. But we're looking for over 20.5 points for Virginia Tech team total, over 20.5. Looks like it did bump. -140. 21.5, -125. Yeah, we tried. All right, let's keep on chugging along. Let's go over here to the AI slip generator. Yeah, we'll hit it. We'll hit it soon, Josh. Wentz, Lamar, Pitts, Ferris, Wilson, Tyreek Hill. So we're gonna have to do a little surgery here. If you've been on the streams or you've been on Twitter, we've already played some of these props. We've played Lamar, we've played Wentz, we've played Russell Wilson. That's just off the top of my head. So let me do a little surgery, as Juice WRLD would say. Let's take out Russell Wilson. Let's take out Lamar. Let's take out Joey Wentz. We'll fade Mitch Ferris. We'll come over here to the PrizePicks Optimizer. Fade Mitch Ferris. We could go over on Shota Imanaga if we wanted to. Or, let's see, can we get anything in the NFL? Tua. Let's try Tua. Let's try and get a little bit of correlation where we're still getting a 10x payout. Tua over pass attempts. No. Passing TDs, probably no. Completions, no. Pass plus rush yards, no. Man, they really nuked the correlation on NFL. All right, so we tried that. Let's now see what else we got. Yamanaga, I said. Gives us 10x payout. Kyle Freeland, minus 122 here. Have I played Bateman yet? I forget. Rashad Bateman. I don't. No, I haven't. I've been wanting to get that in. I'm gonna go ahead and go Bateman, NFL. Rashad Bateman, and then I have a 10% payout boost. Could run this. But do we do Freeland as well? Do Kyle Freeland as well. Run the 10%. Yeah, I think so. I already did Bateman. Oh, $20 max. Already done Bateman. Whatever. I have already done Bateman. Damn. All right, whatever. $20 max. Rashad Bateman's got me. Screw it. Screw it. Whatever. That's what we ran. That's linked in the chat for anybody that wants a tail. Rashad Bateman. Go be great. Go be great. A couple slips waiting on some NFL action. Hopefully we see some cashes. All right. What else we got? Let's go back to the AI slip generator. How was that? Do we have Markkinen under 29? Pete Alonso runs. Bo Nix rushing attempts. I believe I've already played. We might be able to do a little something with this. Possibly. Let me see. Let me see. I don't want to force it if we can't. Never mind. It's kind of... we might be able to. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see what we got. Let me see what we got. Justin Fields over 26.5 pass attempts. Justin Fields 26.5 pass attempts. I am choking. Pass attempts. Justin Fields pass attempts. Let's see. Wentz, Freeland, Pitts, Bateman, Brian Wu under 6. Tranquil. Herbert rush attempts. Fields bumped. Knew that was gonna happen. Thomas Taco. I forgot. Honestly, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I totally forgot about the tacos. Totally forgot about the tacos. Pete Alonso runs just got removed too. Cole, they ain't gonna give that to me, unfortunately. Could be lying, but Brian, you're funny. I don't love these lines down a little bit lower. Might just run this as a... Still have this to use. Fantasy score. Just curious what type of what they might let happen here. Fantasy scores, anything. Just testing some things out here. All right, I'm having to stretch a little bit on these. Could go Hurts under rush attempts, I guess. I feel like I have him all over the place with that. Hurts under rush attempts. It's probably going to be it. So I'm going to rock. There you go. That's what I'm rocking. Screw it. All right, let's see some of these other apps possibly that we can get in. Some rebet. Cowser hits. Jaden Reed under Varsho. Chubb rushing attempts. Jonathan Taylor. Flacco under. Okay, let's see if we can get this up. Colton Cowser over hits. Jaden Reed under 40 receiving yards. Varsho under runs. Chubb over 11.5 rush attempts. Jonathan Taylor over 17.5 rushing attempts. And then Old Man Joe under 1.5 passing touchdowns. Sharing that link in the chat. All right. Give me 1 second. That link's coming in the chat. Click the wrong button. All right. There. Bang. Yeah, Luke, they randomly gave it back to me just recently. All right. Let's see. That link's in the chat for those of you that haven't already seen it. Make sure you guys tailing if you want to tail. Unders. Let's go check Dabble real quick. All right, yeah. So let's just take all these unders on Dabble. We can snag them fast. Let's go to the MLB and just look it up like this because they've been moving quick. Braves, Cubs, White Sox is what we're looking for. Braves, Cubs, White Sox. Braves, Cubs, White Sox. Braves, Cubs, Players, White Sox. Hits, runs, RBIs. We're fading Brooks Baldwin. under. Braves, Cubs. There's Cubs and Braves. It's run RBIs. Ozuna under. And then Matt Shaw under. All right. Bang. There's one. You guys could tell that with one click of a button. Dabble's been a little tough lately, honestly. Listen, can I get a 4-man MLB for UD? You want to use your boost? Do I just not have a boost over there? Promos. No boost. Nice. Sick. Sick. MLB 4-man underdog. MLB 4-man underdog. Let's see. Clear all. MLB. I mean, right now, here's the top plays. Varsho under runs, which we just got in that last slip. Calzer, we just got in that last slip. Mitch Ferris. Under earned runs. Astros. I don't think you can play if you play more MLB, which is weird. But I'll let you do what you want with the value here on the screen if that's what you want to go. There might be better value later, so you might just want to wait on it. Might have to update the app. I'll try it, Rama, but they never give me promos on Underdog. So, kind of used to it over there. Kind of used to it. Got you, got you. Riley Adams runs. Hits. Alright. I'm too crazy over there. I'm waiting for a bunch of these long shot Fliff plays to pop up. Then we're going to really be banging some plays over there. North Carolina, Virginia. North Carolina State over 54.5. We might as well try this real quick. Let's see. State, Virginia over 55.5. 55.5 plus 100, is that right? 54.5 minus 105 was what it was. Okay, hold on. 54.5 minus 105. There is no 54.5. Onyx moves pretty fast, I'm not going to lie sometimes. For sure, Cole, 100%. Ole Miss, Kentucky under 50.5. I'll try that one more. I'll try this one more line. It's gone. All right. Whatever. Whatever. That better. We do have better promos, don't we? Should have a better promo. I know you have sleeper promos. Yes, we'll show pick 6 value here in a second. Let's take care of the Logan Webb over 5.5 strikeouts. Penis Jr. over INTs. Genty, I think we've already played. Rogers, I've already played. Williams. Javonte Williams under 10.5 rushing attempts. Love under pass attempts. Jaden Daniels over pass attempts. Let's double check here. I have no recollection of what I've played. Jaden Williams over pass attempts. So what we're going to do, instead of playing Webb here, let's go ahead and switch this with Gibbs over rush yards. Bang. I'll share this link in the chat. Remember, once again, if you guys have not yet already hit the subscribe button, you're watching over there on the Daily Grind Fantasy YouTube channel. I'm live over there, and I'm live on Twitch. The Twitch channel is Sports by Dustin, my personal channel. Make sure you guys hit the follow button there if you guys are new here, or you just realized you have never yet hit the follow button. Would appreciate it. Have my notifications on Twitter. That's the best place to have notifications on. I tweet out when I go live. I tweet out when I tweet out. I tweet out when I tweet out plays and slips, so you guys don't miss those. And what else was I going to say? Yeah, I go live usually twice a day, once in the morning, once in the afternoon, on these two channels. And if you guys want to sign up for Daily Grind Fantasy, code DUSTINSTREAM gets you guys 25% off your very first month of Daily Grind Fantasy. And if you want the AI slip generator, which is this tool here that uses line comparing and correlation calculations combined to build out these slips, the most profitable slips available on the board, then you guys can use code DUSTIN99AI and get it at the cheapest price ever, locked in at $99 a month instead of the typical $300 a month. It's an expensive tool, but it is a very, very profitable tool. Bucky Irving under rushing attempts, not too shabby. USC and Bucky Irving parlay. It looks like it's hollering for me to go ahead and enter it in. So that's what we're going to do. And I say USC parlay because Georgia Southern is not going to probably add to this first quarter total. But I got good faith USC will go ahead and give us 2 tutties in the first quarter and send this over. And then Buccaneers, Bucky Irving, under rushing attempts. That's my keeper in my main league. I hope he goes over rushing attempts, low key. But if he doesn't, we'll be all right. Because we will cash out. We will cash out. All right, plus 250 parlay. For those of you that don't know, the strategy on Fliff, for me at least, is find a couple plus EV plays, parlay them together every once in a while. If there's not enough value, or there's a good value play and there is not much to parlay it with, I'll toss in a straight bet. But currently these are what I'm looking like for the weekend on Fliff right now. Just a bunch of parlays, a lot of 2-mans, 3-mans, some more long shot parlays. That's the mold there. Hell yeah, Brian. Yeah, Brian, I wish I was a little bit more active over there. It's just a little tough. I got so many different avenues and places to tweet, talk, video, this, that. I've also been, if you guys haven't, checked it out, I've been trying to post on my personal channel a little bit too. Kind of daily pick videos. You can see I've made 4 in the last week or whatever. For college football, NFL, definitely going to be doing that. These are, for those of you guys that really know, if you watch my content, it always does help me out. If you throw a like on it or share it, whatever, I always appreciate that. But, they move quick. I'm just trying to show people how these tools work a little bit, how to find sharp plays, essentially. And hopefully, we can get more sharp bettors and more people learning how to beat the books. That's the goal. Subbing now. Appreciate that, Creed Crane. Thank you very much. Thank you. Can you show the last flip play again? Absolutely. Got you. There you go. There you go. At the very top there. Bucky Irving under rush attempts at -110. And then USC over first quarter total score 13.5. Thank you for streaming. Yeah, Rob, I got you, baby. Appreciate everybody here watching. Seriously, it does mean a lot, and I love streaming. I love doing this with you guys. Now let's see. We have some sleeper promos. Somebody said they dropped the NFL promos. They did. We have 6 days, 3 days. This one we need to play. Herbie, we have till Friday. These are some good promos. We'll definitely be taking advantage of these throughout the week. For sure. For sure. I love these. If we wanted to get one off here with Raga, I mean, Otto Lopez under RBIs. Garrett Crochet, Brooks Baldwin, I think we've already faded. Austin Hedges under hits. Kyron Williams over 1.5 receptions. I mean, Otto Lopez. Let's go Otto Lopez under RBIs. And my man Garrett Crochet, we could go under 18.5 pitching outs. I forget what it is sometimes. Screw it. We'll run a little 3-man. There you go. That's what I'm rocking. Crochet under pitching outs. Otto Lopez under RBIs. And then Raga over 24.5 kills. Promo there on Sleeper. There you go. Looking around real quick. Oh, DraftKings pick 6 value. I know somebody wanted no vig as well. I'll hit on that in just a second. Right after DraftKings pick 6 value. I'll leave this up. You guys can take a quick screenshot for. Oh, my bad. I forgot the link. That's my bad. I would have done that. Ramo, I got you. Pick 6 is up. You already know. CBAM just put the link in the chat there on Twitch. I will go ahead and reshare it. At least CBM. I hope this is the link. I will reshare it to if I can. I'll reshare it over there into YouTube's chat as well, so that way you guys got it. Here's the pick 6 value, guys. How I do this, like, I don't have access to pick 6. I wish I did, because every DGF user that I know of, even here in the live streams, absolutely crush pick 6. So I just pull it up, let you guys get a screenshot of the value. I'll scroll down as well, and do what you want with the value, straight up. Here's that page, and then here is another page of value for those that want it. Had a lot of people cash out last week on pick 6 value with I think it wasn't even college football at that point. WNBA and MLB. Somebody hit a 6-pick entry WNBA from the chat, just from screenshotting the value here. But there you go. There you go. All right, now let's go ahead and go with no vig here. Somebody was asking for some no vig value. Typically, I'm a little weary. No vig's been a little weird. I don't like to do too much over here. I like to mitigate my risk, and if I'm seeing a ton of liquidity on these plays, that's when I would throw up a little bit of a red flag. Right now, I mean, honestly, I really do like this play here. We have a FanDuel line, AJ Brown, here on what is this? Novig. AJ Brown minus 107 on Novig to go over 4.5 receptions. Sign me up. Liquidity. Okay, never mind. Liquidity is kind of there. Liquidity is pretty high. We'll have to see what liquidity is like on Novig, right? Because I mean, this is a player prop. Typically, you're gonna see less liquidity. But if we start seeing like averages of like bigger name guys like AJ Brown, star receivers at 1,500, 2,000, we might have to adjust what our threshold is or what's considered high liquidity. Obviously, like game markets, if we're looking at these game markets, we're probably going to see a lot of money and liquidity oftentimes on these game markets. But typically those niche markets, player props and such, WNBA, we're going to see less. So we'll just have to learn what the norm is. Pick six is great for football. Their payout shifts aren't too bad. Nice. There we go. I don't think there's really been any new value that has popped up. A lot of the same value. We definitely got it in. Hopefully, those of you that have not yet signed up for Daily Grind Fantasy, this is the week that you guys actually take advantage of the codes I've been putting into the chat for you guys, and you get on board because it's the start. It's the start of football season. If you guys weren't celebrating last weekend with college football, number one, you're lame. College football is the greatest sport on earth. And the Seminoles are now the 14th best team in the nation. I didn't say that. That is the AP poll there. Brian, I already did a giveaway for cash in that. We'll see though. We'll see something maybe later this week. Get a little hyped up. If you're an Alabama fan, you got issues over there. You got a lot of issues that you were not used to having. Did the NFL die or something? No, get out of here. College football is the greatest sport that exists. It's absolutely better. Money Mike, there's a world in which you are right. I will not say that you are wrong there. There is a world in which Alabama is overrated and Florida State maybe overhyped for that win. But Florida State pretty much dominated Alabama in that game. Pretty much dominated them. Vegas had them as 2 touchdown underdogs, and they won by 2 touchdowns. So we'll see what happens. It's a long season. Yeah, I agree. I don't like the expectations already on Florida State, to be honest with you. I'm a little weary about it myself. But hey, if you watched that game, you've seen the way it looked. Alabama certainly was not coached by Nick Saban in that game. Gus Malzahn called the hell of a game. Nobody really cares about my FSU takes here. But you're getting them anyways. I guess this is my stream, right? Flash Profit X rebet. Yeah, I'll flash it real quick. Because I am probably about to shut it down. Profit X, a lot of the same stuff we were kind of seeing on Novig, it looks like. North Carolina got embarrassed, and Fighting Irish looked very sloppy, and questions at QB. No, I think that QB is going to be all right. I think Notre Dame's QB is going to be all right. Gonna have to unsubscribe if we keep talking about that game. Oh boy, I think that QB is gonna be all right. Yeah, North Carolina. That was, sheesh. That was embarrassing for sure. Rebet value. This is kind of normal. South Florida team total, dude. Upset alert! Upset alert! Upset alert! Upset alert! Upset alert! I would love nothing more than South Florida to absolutely demolish Florida. And then I would love for Florida State to go and get South Florida's quarterback in the portal next year. Curious how the season will go for Arch. just first game jitters in a hostile environment. Another huge storyline. Arch looked very, very bad. The accuracy, etc. I think it's going to be a one-game thing. I think they're going to be fine. Their defense is really good. Arch is really good, right? He didn't just forget how to play football for the rest of his life. That was definitely a game that was not his best. We'll see how he pans out. I think he's going to be fine, though. I think majority of people shouldn't be. Obviously, he was quite the meme over the weekend, right? That it was a very easy target for memes and storylines and opinions. But I think he's going to be fine. This is the value you got here on Rebet for anybody that wants it. I'm going to probably have to move some bankroll over there. I don't know. We'll see what type of value it really provides through the first week of the season, and I'll go from there. But yeah. All right. Look, I think that's going to be it for the live stream. I appreciate everybody. If you throw me a like or retweet on Twitter, that always goes a long way for me. If you watch my videos all the way through, throw it a like, comment something nice. That does go a long way for me as well. So I do appreciate you guys that show love and support. Anybody that comments in the chat, that also helps make things more fun and entertaining. So thank you for that. But love you guys, and I will see you guys in the morning for the next